Hello everyone, my name is Aditya. My roll number 21BQ1805F6 from 2CSEC. Now we are gonna discuss about data independence in database management systems. Breaking free the power of data independence in DBMS, that is our title. In this video, we are gonna talk about introduction to data independence, physical data independence, logical data independence, advantages of data independence, challenges in achieving data independence, and we are going to conclude. Introduction to data independence. Data independence is a crucial concept in database management systems that allows for the separation of data from applications and programs. This means that changes made to the structure of or organization of data do not require modifications to the application program that use the data. There are two types of data independence, physical and logical. Physical data independence refers to the ability to modify the physical storage structure of the data without affecting the application programs. Logical data independence, on the other hand, refers to the ability to modify the conceptual schema of data without affecting the application programs. As we have seen, there are two types of data independence. First is physical and logical. As data independence name suggests, changing in one of the schema does not interfere or affect the other schema. That means changes in physical schema does not affect logical schema. Physical data independence means modify the physical storage structures. Logical data independence means modify the conceptual schema of data without affecting the application programs. Now we are going to discuss separately about physical data independence and logical data independence. Physical data independence is achieved through the use of abstraction layers between physical storage structures and application programs. These abstraction layers provide a level of indirection that allows for changes to the physical storage structure without affecting the application programs. For example, if a database is stored on a hard disk, changes to the physical storage structure, such as moving the database to a different disk or changing the file format, can be made without affecting the application programs that are use the database. We are familiar with abstraction layers. There are three types of abstraction layers: physical schema, logical schema, and the user interface. Logical data structure. Logical data independence. Logical data independence is achieved through the use of a conceptual schema that separates the logical view of data from the physical storage structures. This means that changes to the conceptual schema do not require modifications to the application program that uses the data. For example, if a database stores customer information and the schema is modified to add a new field for email addresses, the application program that uses the database do not need to be modified as long as they do not rely on the new field. As we discussed earlier, it talks about the same. The changes in the logical schema does not affect the physical schema until and unless we are gonna rely on new field. Advantages of data independence. Data independence provides several advantages in database management systems. First, it allows for easier maintenance of the database by reducing the impact of changes to the structure or organization of data. First advantage. Second advantage is It allows for greater flexibility in the design of database as changes can be made without affecting the application programs that use the data. Finally, data independence enables greater scalability of the database as changes to the physical storage structure or conceptual schema can be made without affecting the performance of the application programs that use the data. These are the advantages. We have mentioned 3 advantages. First, easy for maintenance. Second, greater flexibility in design of database. Thirdly, physical storage structures or conceptual schema can be made without affecting the performance of the application programs. Challenges in achieving data independence. Achieving data independence can be challenging, especially in large and complex database management systems. One challenge is maintaining consistency between the physical storage structures and the conceptual schema, as changes made to one must be reflected in the other. Another challenge is ensuring compatibility between the application programs and the database, as changes to the physical storage or structures or conceptual schema can affect the behavior of the application programs. We can see that there are mainly 2 challenges mentioned here. Challenges increases when when the database is large and complex. First challenge is maintaining consistency between physical storage and the conceptual schema. And another challenge is compatibility. That means between the application program and the database, as changes to the physical storage structure or conceptual schema can affect the behavior of the application programs. Conclusion. We have at the end of this seminar. In conclusion, we are going to conclude this. In conclusion, data independence is a critical concept in database management system that allows for the separation of data from applications and programs. It provides several advantages, including easier maintenance, greater flexibility, increased scalability. However, achieving data independence can be challenging and requires careful attention to consistency and compatibility. Here, we have seen several advantages here: easier maintenance, greater flexibility, and increased scalability. And we have also discussed about challenges and attention to consistency and compatibility. That's all for the video. Thank you.